This is gonna be a problem. Okay, I'm gonna start recording.
Did I
do it?
Yeah, I got the note that said it was being recorded.
Because it fell out of my ear. Let's take all my teeth. Because literally, the headphones that I have are broken, or they're causing the ghost in my machine. I don't know yet.
Sure.
And so now I have these JetBlue earbuds that don't fit in my fucking ears, but I'm too poor to buy new ones. But it's not sustainable because of how it just literally fell. Like, I'm gonna have to sit like this. I'm gonna have to sit like this the whole time.
You don't have any other ear?
No,
phone?
because my AirPods stopped like working for real. Now, Kat, if you press any buttons, I'm gonna be really mad at you. Let me move this.
It could be fun, spontaneous.
He's kind of like the producer now, but he's just ruining my life. No, yeah, my AirPods broke, and then I got $35 airport fake AirPods called Wicked Drifters. Cool. And they like don't work with most things.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much fucking living the sweet life. Oh my God.
Looking back, this was the exact moment in which my cat stopped my podcast microphone recording.
God, Cat, no, you can't do this. Hold on, he's literally already. Yeah, you can't.
It's okay.
I'm so excited to podcast once this fucking shit isn't ruining my life. So, you sent me something. Should I that's what we're starting? This is the cold open. Okay, great.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me make sure I'm okay. So I'll play it on my end. Okay, I'm doing it right now. Oh my God. I'm excited. Is it working? Hold on.
Oh my God, Rebecca. Look at this guy. He's just such a star. He looks like one of those comedy guys' best friends. But, who understands those comedy guys? They probably only talk to him because he makes them laugh, okay? I mean, I can't believe he's such a star. I can't believe he's just out there. He's gross. He's just Jack Black. I like Jack Black, and I cannot lie. You listeners can't deny. Then when Jack walks into the movie scene, and when he starts to sing, your side split. You need to take a huff. His jokes make breathing tough. Deep in the scene he's acting, I'm hooked and I can't stop laughing. Oh Jackie, I wanna sit with ya and watch your picture. Rebecca tried to warn me that jacking off would make me so horny. Owen Wilson was Blonda, directed by Louis Yosa. But Yosa is no Gormacana. My anaconda does want some because Jack Black is fun, son.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
2026. It's 2026.
Shit. Wow. And the turnaround, and can you give me the hours? Can you give me the turnaround on that?
Yeah, I will say shouts out to I think it was Hollywood Handbook, or maybe it was the basketball one, where I saw Sean do a song.
A beautiful song, and it was
earlier this morning, and I was like, I thought of the chorus a long time ago, but I just realized I should write the whole thing.
Ago?
I texted you when I came up with it. For literally, I think when you texted me, do you want to do this episode? And I was like,
yeah.
This anaconda does want some because Jack Black is fun, son.
Because I was like, that line is familiar from my past, and it was from
It was
you.
from me. Yeah.
And the thing is you came.
I
up
wrote
with
that all today.
And we have the same amount of time in a day. And what I came up with was, you said, yeah, let's jack off tonight. And it took me a few times to get to, you could be my white Jack Black tonight. Which actually in a way mirrors one of the only jokes, literally one of the only jokes
I was gonna say
that didn't land. And that is, I have a lot of jokes.
Oh, okay.
But before we get into it,
yeah, we're back.
Man, oh man, does it feel good?
We're back in black, baby.
To be back. Hit it.
He's bringing down the fun. Podcast. Podcast. He's kicking out the jam. Jacking off with Rebecca and Richie.
It's Choice 2006 on April Fool's Day. Oh,
2006, 20 years ago.
Oh my Richie! Bro, we made it.
We made it. Oh,
that is crazy. We were waiting for this is why we had to wait this long. Okay.
I was thinking, do we start off with everything that's happened since our last recording?
Which was now in many ways you could consider 6 years ago. One might say it would have been 6 years ago.
I would even go as far as to say it was just about 6 years ago.
Just as simply about and such a funny last episode for us to have. Which one was it?
It was, and it didn't come out, mind you.
Yeah, the School of Rock. That old
Walker.
School of Rock. Do you have the app?
I don't think so. Maybe. I feel like you would have
See,
it.
Here's the thing. I think that I have the app. And I think I put the app on a hard drive that now belongs into the black vortex hole of which I can never go back to of a previous life that I once knew and do not know anymore.
So you can't enter it not because you don't have access, but because you mentally lack the ability to?
No, I mean, not to make this an episode of Classroom Crush, but simply I left it at my with the ex, and I left in a flurry. One would say. One would say I fled the scene. Anyway.
Well, I was just thinking about all the stuff that has passed since.
Okay, tell me what you have thought about.
Well, one, I think last time we had recorded, you had not had a boyfriend ever.
And that goes to show you. And the fact for me to be here on the other side and to say it went badly.
And
but you know what has remained is
this
R&R.
I was gonna say a little bit of R&R. We'll get you where you need to go.
Wow, that's
I was in a loving relationship, living with a partner. We've been broken up longer than we were together.
Yeah, wow.
Congrats to her. Not
to make this an episode of Classroom Crush.
I know. Tell me about it. Donald Trump lost the presidency in an election. Joe Biden was president, and then Donald Trump won the election, took office for a whole year.
That all happened?
I moved from New York to Chicago, back to New York, back to Chicago.
I moved
and I lived in Chicago for 4
within
years.
New York millions of times, and then out of New York, and then to Miami, and then to New Mexico, which I thought was going to be for a month, but ended up only being a month or a week and a half, and then back to Miami, and then to LA. Think about that.
It's crazy. We've seen.
We've done a journey. Maybe if you could add up all of the miles, it could even approximate. And I'm about to. And don't quote me on this one, but it could approximate the amount of miles to go to Brazil. To go to the rainforest.
It's
more
possible.
Guys, more or less.
And I mean, I guess
geography wise, more or less miles. You
could consider this a reboot of Jacking Off.
And in many ways, a spiritual sequel. Rich, we've been doing this for I don't even know how many minutes. And you haven't mentioned my costume.
Your costume,
Did you not realize I did a costume for the episode?
I missed it.
And I'm glad that I looked it up because the pronunciation added to another thing that's changed since last time we podded. I'm pretty sure. The pronunciation of, and now I forgot what is the right way. Tandiwe.
Sure.
Newton. I'm kind of giving her double braids and a light shirt. That the button is a lot further down than I thought it was going to be. But
yeah, I was going to tell you to button up.
Listen, we got to get money somehow. A jacking off OnlyFans. Where it's
I said it before we started the last one, but I do think that if we were to bring this back in its true form, regularly putting out episodes, which I feel like is remains to be seen. But
no, I mean it's in my mind's eye.
It's in my mind.
Now that
putting out a
Jack,
video
frankly.
on Pornhub of a jacking off instructions video.
An instructions video?
Jacking off instructions is a very popular brand.
But
of
that's what we would
video
post
nowadays.
it as.
So you would say JOI. Yeah.
What if instead of we put this
couple does
episode
JOI.
out? Check this out. We put this episode out, right?
Mhm.
But then maybe in the future we're like, not catch us on Patreon. It's giving catch us on OnlyFans, and that's where you watch the pod. And fine, I'll do it in a bra.
Me too.
As I become more broke, I think about how much am I willing to share. No, I'm not there yet, folks. I'm not there yet. Well, if enough people ask now.
I say make your voices heard.
Hey, it's like a bathing
want
suit.
one or both, or if you want
both
one of us to
in
start
bras.
an OnlyFans or both of us in bras, hit
Or
us
like
up.
we could just do it with our feet out. Maybe that's enough.
That's true.
I have ugly feet because of my dancing days, but let's not get into
I've
that.
got beautiful feet.
Okay, then great. We have the juxtaposition, art, two things have come up to me right now in my brain. Inspiration, what you said about the shows, about the good shows in the song. And now I'm thinking of art. And those are both actually two themes. One could say it would come up in Anaconda.
Reuniting with old friends.
Oh my God. And I didn't even think of that.
Collaborating again after so much time.
Literally, like, spiritually coming together for something that just feels greater than us, but also our destiny.
Yep. Yeah,
and also, like, we may have gone through trials and tribulations to get here. I
think
we got here.
Yeah.
In the end,
all roads lead back to Rome. Is that a saying?
And then in this case, the fucking rainforest, baby. Right? And
the rainforest, which is actually filmed in Australia.
Okay, so my wall was, these things precede this, but I just said, oh, let me definitely sit in this chair because it's giving trees, tropical. It's like green. We're in the jungle, baby.
There's the back of Rebecca's chair has some trees on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna we gotta get people to get visual because if not, no one will give a fuck.
It's true. Yeah.
Guys, if you guys don't know, I have my titties out right now. We're keeping it spicy for the pod today.
My little piggies are peeking right out from the top.
And if you're not visual, get with it. Richie, what can we even say before we get into this movie? I mean, we've said things. And the thing but I think what we need to acknowledge is like, is this the first big Jack Black, property that's come out since the Dark Ages? No, like the Dark Ages of the podcast being under? Of course not. There have been countless because Jack.
There's a trailer for a sequel to one in the beginning of this movie for crying out loud. At least for me.
It's true. Which
Mario Brothers?
The Mario Brothers. There was Minecraft, divisive. But of course, Jack, I already know Jack's doing the job. Okay. Okay. I don't even have to see that.
Have you not seen the chicken video of him singing about chicken being cooked in Minecraft?
Oh, have I?
Rebecca, you gotta see it. You would know if
Rich.
you said it. You gotta see
and
it.
I'll say it right now, guys. I've been out of the damn loop. Sorry, was putting back the pieces of my life together, okay?
Yeah, and I moved back to Chicago, so I'm basically back in the damn loop.
Bro, you are in the loop, and I'm like, get out of there, brother. Get free from the loop.
Brown line, orange line, pink line, green line, red line running through, blue line running through.
All Her Fault, that show. You know about it? Chicago.
Yeah.
I was like, Chicago, big Chicago vibes. I
is-
don't know that it was good, but Sarah Snook or Snook. It's something. It's something more. It's like different than you want it to be. The
It's
real
Thandiwe.
pronunciation, Tandiwe, Snook, Snook. One of those. She's giving, of course. But this isn't a
Succession
fucking
was
podcast about her.
on season 1, I think, at the time we last recorded an episode.
No, there's no way.
Season
that
2 might
math?
have just started.
Since then, I've been
That
on
was
Succession.
peak Jeremy Strong.
I was on Succession since then. I mean, I was an extra, but I know where I was.
There you go. You and
I saw
Bobby
the back of
Condon.
me walk. And my ex famously is way more featured in it. I got in that role. You're welcome. Here's the thing, but that's what abolition's about. Forgive, forget, and love and light. Hey, take it. Put it on your rail. You got good lighting in that one. I went, holy shit. He got good lighting on that one.
You got some good stuff because of you.
But let's literally not talk about that. I want to
no problem.
talk about the most beautiful things that life provides.
I fully agree. So I showed up to Anaconda.
Yeah, but I just want to say, it's a reason that Anaconda made me say we have to pod again. Okay. I saw that trailer obviously multiple times in theaters.
Yeah.
Laughed every time. Laughed every time he said Anaconda, which, by the way, I don't even think he says in the movie that way. He doesn't say Anaconda like he does in the trailer. I feel like even in the movie. I
saw the first trailer online and then I just did not see it again. So I went in as blind as I possibly could.
I mean, I try not to look, but I saw it the first time. And the first time it was making me laugh already. And I said, this is going to be a hoot. And for me personally, I love snakes.
Okay.
I love snakes. Okay. Go on.
Well, I was going to say, I got to the Regal City North and a beautiful Western Avenue in Chicago,
Big
Illinois.
Chicago.
And I realized when I got there that I forgot my notepad to write notes during the movie. But I sort of scrambled. I found like a receipt and a pen to write stuff on. And then I got, I went to a photo booth.
Oh, a classic Richie photo booth. What the heck?
For Anaconda.
What the hecky? Are they saying that? What?
I took notes on the back of.
I do not think that was available to me, and maybe that's not true. I went to the Americana.
I check every time I go to see if there's something funny I can get a photo booth picture of.
Have a couple on my refrigerator as we speak.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna send you a new one.
Yes.
And I tried to write Jack Black on a different receipt while the thing was being taken. They also had Song Sung Blue as one of the options for their photo booth things, and I think that would be insane. Who's like, oh, we need our Song Sung Blue photos.
Well, you know what they got at the Americana? Me big LA right now. They have the costumes.
Song Sung Blue.
Yep. I should have taken a picture. They did have this up for a while, and I did get a picture of it, which is, it's like one of the big, I think I said
also features a big spoiler.
Big spoiler, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with the boar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's big trailer vibes. They give that entire scene away, which is so silly goose. But that's the fucking culture these days. We should call it out though. Accountability. Mm-hmm. Okay, should we get into this experience? I went to the back row to be respectfully taking notes on my phone, but nobody's behind me and they can't see. Mm-hmm. Nobody's around me. Smart. I'm respectful. The light is down. The brightness is down. Okay, guys. Is everybody excited? I'm acting like people are here. Is everybody excited for new jacking off?
Make some noise.
Woo! In the chat.
And and record yourself making noise too.
And voice memo and send it to us at our email that I insert here. Okay.
RichieOwens.cock@gmail.com.
Is that true?
I do have that. Yeah, someone thought that I said that once when I said my actual email address, and I was like, I'll make that.
I just recently had to let go of a email address that I had used. This was my big Chicago vibes. Was I used to make up fake emails to just to just get the free delivery for first time people on the DoorDashes, the Postmates, all of those. Because when I think about my time in Chicago, I think about meeting you, one of my best, most cherished friends, of course.
Yes, of course.
I think of doing some improv comedy. I think of one time getting fingered in the basement show of dirty. Just the whole thing was not good. And I think about getting food delivered to me and eating so much of this one place called the Pasta Bowl. And you guess what I got there? Big bowl of pasta, pesto pasta. Ooh, that was good.
And
cheesy.
Yeah, and thankfully, DoorDash makes food delivery a cinch for anyone who's in the need. If you don't want to cook, and I certainly know I don't, with 2 kids at home and a wife who's always nagging me.
Stop. DoorDash is going to hit us up for real, and then I'm going to have to explain to you why we can't take money from DoorDash. And you're going to say, Rebecca, no, please.
I'll take the money from DoorDash. Don't you worry. You
Fine, I guess Richie will take the DoorDash money. And
use promo code Richie's money only.
Anaconda squeeze.
Richie jacking off.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Richie, because
Richie jacking off at DoorDash.com.
Richie jacking off at DoorDash.com. Catch us on OnlyFans. Oh my God, literally, you come up with your delivery guy, and then you open the pizza and it's Jack Black's face. It's a dick in a box. It's my Jack in a box. Yeah. Okay. I went off on that one. Oh my God, is this not recording? What the hell?
Aren't you recording you're recording the video.
I'm recording the video.
But it should have audio too.
I swear to God that I swear to God, I think my cat pressed that button. Now, cat, if you press any buttons, I'm going to be really mad at you. Now it's recording, however many minutes into this. Okay, so if you've noticed a dramatic difference of the vocal tone of my voice on the microphone, it is because I'm flopping at podcasting today. It's fine. But we're about to get into it because the first thing that I need to say that has been on my mind this whole time is Anaconda Squeeze. The full circle thing to happen is to have Jack Black, Nacho Libre, say Anaconda Squeeze as one of the moves. And one of the things that's most lodged into my brain in this life, Anaconda Squeeze.
And then in High Fidelity, there's a character named Anna, and Jack Black says, "What's your last name, Conda?" So the circle,
my God, Rich.
The circle.
We both brought something to this idea. That's what makes us the dynamic duo.
100%.
That makes us the Paul Rudd and Jack Black, and now we don't have to decide yet who's who, because of course in the movie I'm saying, well, I'm Jack, and also of course I'm Paul Rudd as well. I'm also this actor man's. Yeah, I'm also not.
I read up about the film a little bit. The director very purposely switched up the thing so that it's Paul Rudd being a little goofball who's kind of fucking everything up, and Jack Black being the more grounded, lovable character.
Right, and I say, and in case we have to say it, spoiler alerts for Anaconda, and also I'm just gonna say, because I'm looking at it right now, my hair is frizzier than what was her character's name?
Not Thin.
Which character was least developed in this film?
The fucking worst.
Tandiwe's hair ever got,
she was 100% wearing a bad wig.
Well, of course, but I'm just saying,
time.
I'm giving humidity to the podcast where there isn't even any. And that matters because it does.
And her name was Claire.
I was going to say Claire because it felt right, but I wasn't 100% sure, which that says enough. But I will say one of my notes here, and this is, by the way, jacking off with Rebecca and Richie, and basically we talk all things fucking jacking, blacking. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that's good.
No, I came up with something too with another spin-off, which is called Jacking Off and Blacking Out, which is we get drunk and do commentary for movies.
I don't like that. I want to get stoned, brother.
No, man.
I want to be. Well, you're
Maybe
on
if
that
his name was
Steve
Jack
Zahn.
Green.
You're on that. You're on that
Well,
Steve Zahn.
I was gonna say we could
do
do Jacking Off and Getting Zonked.
and it's all of their collaborations.
What, all two?
There might be more if
There might
I
be
don't
more.
that I don't remember. Okay, we're on, and then it's
Shouts
an
out to
easy
Steve
miniseries.
Zahn.
It's a
I love that
miniseries.
guy.
Oh my God, we'll get into Steve Zahn. Okay, what I did say, and on that note about the role reversals is, I wrote. I haven't looked at my notes once since I just went, and now we're here and we're vibing.
We're here.
But I did write. Jack fixes like hero director. He's the hero.
Yes.
And I was realizing this is. I mean, he's in a hero. This is not the first time he's been a hero.
No.
He's been a different type of hero before.
Mm-hmm.
But he was really giving heroics in this, in a way that was making me absolutely smile. You know?
Yeah. I think that most movies he's sort of like the person who has to overcome their own personal shortcomings to become a hero, and in this movie he's just sort of, I guess his one shortcoming is that he's afraid to take risks, but he really overcomes that in the first 15 minutes when he leaves his wife and child, who are never mentioned again.
Oh my God. And how do I say her name? Legend?
Iona Sky.
That's what I thought. Of Say Anything fame, correct?
I believe so. I know her as Mrs. Veal from Arrested
because I know this to be true, because that is actually one of my favorite freaking movies of all damn time. Lloyd Dobler.
Yep, she's insane.
Oh my God, those speeches Lloyd Dobler's be giving, people need to be hearing that today.
She's in
We're
Gas
not
Food
trying
Lodging,
to sell
Wayne's World, One
or
Night Stand, Rachel's
produce.
Papers, Gone Crazy, 4 Rooms, Fever Pitch, and Zodiac.
Wait, say that again?
She's in Gas Food Lodging,
all of
Wayne's
those
World,
things.
One Night Stand, The Rachel's Papers, Gone Crazy, 4 Rooms, Fever Pitch, and Zodiac.
Very legend. That's sort of like, that's the pull that Jack has. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have this sort of star. I mean, this is also the scarcity of Hollywood right now. But
I will say, I did, looking at the Wikipedia page, or the IMDb trivia page, the following actresses all turned down the female lead role.
And who's the source? But tell me.
I didn't check the source, but Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer Lawrence, Kirsten Dunst, Karen Gillan, Jessica Alba, Megan Fox, Kristen Bell, Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, Amanda Seyfried, and Bryce
This
Dallas
being
Howard.
the Tandiwe Newton role.
Yep.
Claire. Put respect on her name. I'm dressed like her today, though. I'm putting respect on her name.
Okay.
She was hanging with the. Listen, she was hanging with the big boys.
See, I would say she was sort of
Zahn,
hanging. I would say she was
the
hanging
Rug.
around the big boys.
And you know what? So would I. I would say, sign me up. I don't have to do anything but laugh and have a good time with these boys.
What really interests me in
No,
that
I mean,
list
I
of
would wanna
names
get into
I
it.
just gave is that Lindsay Lohan turned it down.
Yeah.
Like, I think that,
But she didn't know the value of the hang.
I mean, it just feels like she shouldn't be in the place to be turning down a Sony Pictures.
You don't know her life.
She's a freakier
These
Friday girl.
rumors, something, the rumors, something. That's her song.
Like, you're right.
You know?
I've heard it.
It's pretty good, actually, if you think about it. She's on her own path, but it's fine. She wasn't in this movie. She didn't have the time of her life, probably, that these ones that Tandiwe knew. And I have to think about it every time because it is in my mind the other way.
Yeah.
But it's not that way anymore.
I think I just still hold a grudge against her because she's in the worst Mission Impossible movie.
Still haven't seen at all any. But that's not what this podcast is about. Not Tom Cruise. But I am in his town too, Scientology Nation. They tried to talk to me
What
once.
up, Tommy?
And they're around. Oh my God, they're around. Anyways, should we get into just like first impression vibes? Like for me, I love this movie. Yo, am I nuts?
It made me laugh out loud a couple times, and
A couple.
Other than that, I honestly was not feeling it, and it's
Richie, no.
yeah, and it's a script problem.
Okay.
It's a script problem. That's all I got. That's all I'll say.
Context.
I'm done.
Is it a script problem, or did I get blasted?
You maybe
before?
got a little zonked.
Not my fault.
And
you
mind
didn't
you,
do
that is ZAHNKED.
zonked, baby. No. When you say you laughed out loud a couple times, I mean, I know that I was laughing more than anybody in the theater. But I was laughing a lot.
I will say,
and I wrote down most of the times I laughed.
I wrote down, I almost illegible because it was pitch black. I'm writing with a pen that was going out.
Sorry, just when you're doing this, and I just remembered
Yep.
another thing that happened in the last 6 years. I got punched in the face.
Oh, right. Yep.
Because I'm looking at my nose in the thing, and I'm like, she's giving crooked right now. The nose gives crooked on Zoom sometimes. Anyways, go off.
That's a Modest Mouse song.
The nose gives crooked on Zoom.
The nose gives crooked.
on Zoom.
The one joke I wrote down, I don't even know if I laughed at it, was was the white Jordan Peele joke.
That's Richie. You're wrong. Okay.
That's the only one I
I'm
wrote
gonna
down, and
say-
I don't think I even thought it was that funny.
These are the first 3 notes that I have. First, I realized I got a movie in a Prime theater, which I didn't know what that was. But it said, my first thing
AMC?
said Prime is 4D. Okay, but it wasn't. I didn't feel any rumblings, but that's what it said it was. It was like, ooh, I think.
Interesting.
And then I said, amazing rainforest Brazil, because that made me laugh immediately. I'm like, here we are in the rainforest in Brazil, of course.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I'm laughing already at the music under Sony, at the we're going to Brazil, and then it says, I say amazing rainforest Brazil. It's her, that's me, because they go it's her. And I said, that's me, about Anna. Because at first I was like, yeah, she's a brave, bad bitch. That's me.
And, I guess I should just get this out of the way. The one segment of the show that I fully remember is, I have to give my, ow horny moment of the week to
I can't believe
Anna.
that just spilled out of me on gut instinct.
It is, yeah.
Like,
And, I mean,
cum
specific.
kind of does out of the tip of a penis sometimes.
Just like cum sort of juicing out the tip of a penis.
We're really leaning in today.
Just like, cum sort of squirts out of a penis sometimes.
And
The
it could-
ow
and
horny
it
moment of the
happens
week
for ladies
sometimes
too,
squeezes.
different ways.
Yes, for sure. Go ahead, dust your shoulders off.
It's time for your horny moment
Yeah.
of the week, and it was seeing. Tell me.
It was it's
describe.
honestly, it was Daniela Melchior who plays Anna Almeida in this movie, but specifically the scene in the towards the end.
So should we save it for then? But we'll just give.
But
the
just her
disclaimer.
character in
She
general is
the
sort of my
ow.
horny moment of the week. Yeah.
She's giving sexy.
Also, I do. Do we have any of our soundboard stuff on there?
Oh yeah, I have some. Now my cat
A
came
cat
to
wants to come in?
threaten to fucking. You
Oh,
better not.
that
Get out of
cat! If that cat screws up this recording one more time,
I swear.
he's gonna be
the ones that I have are, let's see.
he's gonna
Ding,
be
ding, 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 ding. It's true. Ding, 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 ding. It's true.
It's true.
If the cat screws up the recording one more time, I swear to God, he's gonna be a
Ding, 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 ding. It's true.
no.
That's not what you.
Another.
Oh! I actually do
Gonna
have that
be
one.
a.
Yes, queen. No, wait. I have it. I just have to locate it. Nope. I think it's gonna be the next one.
If that cat screws this recording up one more time, I swear to God, he's gonna be a.
Wait, hold on. It's still playing another thing. Hold on. Okay.
No, it's gonna be worth it.
Now.
If that cat screws up the recording one more time, he's gonna be it.
He's the best.
No, hold on.
Nope, he won't be the
I
best.
really thought it was that button. It must be this
Nope,
one then.
it's gonna be the opposite
more
because
time.
if that cat screws up this recording one more time, I swear to God, he's going to be
Dead man walking.
Literally the last one that I thought it was. Just
That's-
one more time for good measure.
Dead man walking. Dead man walking.
That's for you, Envy Moore.
And there's a moment in this film, an entire sequence that's given away by the trailers, the full trailers, where you really do think he's that our good boy
think
Jack
Jack
Black
Black is-
playing the guy. And why do I remember this? Doug McAllister. Why do I remember his full name?
Dead man walking.
We thought he was gonna be one of those. But we didn't ever because we saw that trailer unwittingly.
I saw him running in the trailer, but I was like, oh, is that like do they make his face smile when he's dead? I don't know if he's. I wasn't sure if he was running. If they make him run or something. But.
No, in the full trailer, they're like, he's dead, and then they put him there, and then he comes, like, fully gives it away. Like, and I could feel it in the air and the atmosphere that everybody had seen that trailer because
No
when
doubt.
he first gets eaten, there, and I do think that the movie doesn't play it up. You know, like I could have really, and this is someone who loved the film. I haven't done it on Letterboxd yet, but I was gonna do 5 stars and say, I mean, what's not to love? That was gonna be my preview of my review.
Okay, mine's just gonna be the
preview.
lyrics to my song.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, I could have done with a good Steve Zahn, like, you know, like a good Steve Zahn breakdown. That could have been good for me.
Sure.
With that moment. Kat, now I'm seeing you wanting to knock this thing over right now off the table, trying to do disruptions.
And Kat,
that's
if
not
you-
gonna do for me.
If you screw up this recording one more
It's just gonna
time,
be a
Dead man walking.
look. Now I have to. I'm trying to distract him with the headphones that I have that don't work. Get down. Before 6 years ago, the last time we recorded this cat didn't even exist in my mind. He had teeth then, and he doesn't anymore.
6 years ago, I had 2 cats with 4 eyes, and then I had 2 cats with 1 eye, and then no cats
Okay,
with
let's
4
not
eyes,
get
and then
sad.
1 cat with 0 eyes, because he. Anyway, rest in peace, Brains.
Anyways.
Rest in
Rest
peace,
in
Brains.
peace, and we put the
Gatsby
tribute in
doing
memoriam.
well, as far as I know. Shouts out,
Yes.
old man, and shouts out to my new boy Goose, who was born November 2020 and is now a 5-year-old dog.
And that is a dog.
That is a
And
dog.
clarify was
Yeah.
for the people that's a dog.
He's
Don't
at my
get it
parents'
twisted.
house right now, but yeah, don't get it twisted. Goose is a dog, and it's spelled in a stupid way.
Okay, bitches. Anyways, I want to also, before I forget, just tell you my third note. And this is how many notes I took. You want to see?
Yeah.
Look,
No, that's a lot.
that's how many notes. My third note was, this is already perfect.
These are my notes.
Okay.
Back of one photo, back of a receipt. My first note was Mario trailer. Number 2, hot motorbiker. Number 3, so which is really
That's
that's
one.
number 1 because that's
That's
the
really
first
cool.
one of the movie. The other
Yes.
one was just noticing that Jack Black trailer was playing before Jack Black movie. And then number 3 is Jack Black immediately coming in with a voiceover and scatting. And
How does that not make your heart sing,
of
Richie?
course it does.
Because to me, I'm already seeing. To me, I'm like already going, okay, this movie's trying to be the most perfect movie for me because it's saying, what about
Yeah.
Jack Black in The Holiday? What about Jack Black
Haven't seen.
in King Kong? He's
seen.
filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Do you think this
Jack
is his
Black?
swan song?
No, don't. Richie,
You think that this
don't
is?
say that shit on pod.
I'm just saying. You think that this is him bringing all of his life together in one beautiful?
Rich.
I'm just kidding. It's fucking. He has like 3 more
Don't
IP.
make me
He has at least one more
cry.
Minecraft movie, at least one more Mario
Yeah.
movie, at least one Jumanji movie.
He's not slowing down anytime soon. Yeah, he's giving everything. He's giving School of Rock scat. He's giving high fidelity performing. He's giving so many layers of the Jack that
I'm
we've
not saying
known
he doesn't
and
bring
loved.
it. I'm not saying he doesn't bring
I
it.
know. I'm just
saying.
saying. I'm just telling this to the audience that this is the richness that you're getting in this opening moment of our
Yeah,
guy,
and this is the richness. Me.
and that's the richness. Who's, I mean, he likes it, I
It's the
guess.
richness, miss.
My fourth note is that I laughed out loud at Paul Rudd's accent when he decides to do an accent. That
was
made me
good.
laugh a lot. Paul Rudd, we'll say it. This is not a Paul Rudd podcast, but he is making me laugh in this movie. He is being funny.
Yeah, we
There are
could do
some ones
Puddle
where
of
you're like,
Rudd.
he's going crazy with it.
Yeah, I think that he does a better job, but when he acts drunk in that one part, he does a bad job. To the point where I wrote down Paul Rudd, bad drunk. But it's a
See,
hard thing to
this-
play.
But here's the thing. I feel like much of Paul Rudd in this movie was giving Paul Rudd in Wet Hot American Summer. Like, you know, he's doing like...
I could use a little more of that.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, to
Coulda
me, it was
dialed it
popping
up.
through. What was it? Let me see. Oh yeah, He said
You know-
when he said something. He says, "I like this" or something in a way that was very over the top, funny.
Could
cuckoo.
say it's the best.
Wait. Now, if I only had them labeled.
Ding, 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 ding. It's true.
Best. Love it.
It's always the last one.
There you go.
Yeah, one more time.
The best. Love it.
This is a joy to listen to, I'm sure.
So, yeah, I guess just to run through the plot of this film as
Please.
I hit the 46-minute mark.
Only
a
20
late
of which
hot
I've
lady
been recording
in-
on my podcast microphone.
Starts out with the hot lady and a bike, and these guys, she's just like, I gotta get out of here. And they're like, we
There's
gotta
these
stop
guys,
her.
they're chasing her.
And they're in Brazil, and then it goes to Jack Black cutaway, and he's trying to make short films for wedding people, and they are like, actually, can you just make like a stereotypical thing where we jump and like kiss each other? And he's creatively frustrated. And then Paul Rudd we see as an actor, and he is also creatively frustrated. He works at Lowe's, which he mentions one time. Has no bearing on anything else that happens before or after it. He is in a background of, he's Doctor Number 3 in some TV show or movie, and does a funny little accent, does a weird little voice.
Was wondering if he should do an accent, and then when we cut into the scene, he does the accent, and it really caught me off guard, even though he was thinking about it, and it was funny.
It was
funny. And they do fire him because he's flopping so hard on his one line because he's overthinking it and he's doing it so many different ways. You know, and
Yeah.
Richie's combing his mustache on pod. So interesting choices to be making. Oh my God. my thing fell. Everything's fine.
There you go.
Doing possibly the most chaotic podcasting that has ever been done by me personally. Anyways, it's true. We meet these two characters. They're not living their passions. Okay.
And then it's Jack Black's birthday. He wants to watch documentaries, and his wife is like, no, how about? So we have a surprise party.
This touched me and my soul.
It wasn't, I could have used more. I think this movie could have breathed. I think it could have had a little bit more to it. It felt like a lot was cut, maybe.
I think they're trying to make a tight comedy, you know?
Yeah, it's just at what cost?
None to me. AMC A-list.
I would have loved, Regal Unlimited 50 cents.
I mean, I've been since I left New York, I had to switch to the A-list because it's an A-list town, which, you know, I feel like a class trader in a lot of ways.
I miss AMC so much. I
Really?
am not a Regal boy. I
mean, the Regal intros are the worst.
They've gotten
the pre-show
better.
They just can't crack it. But I don't want to slander their name. We need people to get back in the theaters.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyways, all the crew's back together.
Steve's on. Claire. How do they know each other? High
Zahn's
school.
And he's making from even before they're so young. And Steve Zahn is making me laugh immediately so much. God, I love the guy.
And let me say,
Say
the in this movie and in I feel like almost every movie in which there needs to be a young child version of Jack Black. Every time they nail it. It's like they're like able to just like casting directors like, yeah, I can find a Jack Black type right now. Give me 1 second. And they type on their little computer and they're like, oh, yep, here's a kid who looks just like Jack Black.
Well, it's so interesting. I was kind of clenching my ass on the jacking off tip. Because this is how I view things where I'm like, are they going to be AI Jack Black baby little kid? Because I do feel like if there's a way that they're going to start slipping and sliding that in there, it'll be like on some de-aging shit, you know?
Yeah.
I was very glad to see real human beings.
Totally.
And the kids were great.
Kids
were great.
Yeah, in The Quatch. Which
and
feels,
The Quatch, which was their film.
I would have loved to have watched The Quatch. If they didn't have to attach this to IP, I think it would have been a more fun movie. Would be them trying to remake The Quatch as adults and maybe running into a Sasquatch, you know.
But that's not how we get this movie. And if in many ways the movie is a commentary on that, is it?
It
acknowledges
is and is not. It acknowledges it. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes jokes about it.
I guess it's sort of like about how bad IP is in the same way Green Book is about how bad racism is.
So not that much. Or yeah. Cat,
it's like it thinks it's doing
being
it.
scary. Get out of here. Cat, he's a beast. Okay. But The Quatch does, oh my God. Iona Sky is looking at Jack being so happy watching his film.
Yeah.
And she has happiness in her eyes because she sees the love. And that's beautiful.
Yeah, so, Black Eyed Peas asked, where is the love? And Iona Sky goes, there is the love.
There is the love. She says, I haven't seen you light up like that in ages. And what? And tell me again why you aren't going.
Go to Brazil. Come on.
Because Paul Rudd, a.k.a. Griff.
That's his last
one of our
name.
last guests.
Ronald Griffin Jr.
Is that really true? You're
Yep.
just saying stuff.
That is true.
Okay. He's looking at the IMDb.
Oh, yeah.
He says, folks, guys, my best pals, I have the rights to Anaconda.
It's based on a novel by some Japanese guy.
Whose widow loved him on the 4 or 3 episodes of SWAT that he was on.
Is that a
which
real
comes
show?
Yes, it is a real show. It is a real show. It used to come on after I watched Survivor.
Got it.
For some
It
years,
ended
I'm
in
pretty
May, so they really timed that well.
Good. Yeah. It comes back as a joke later visually. That did make me laugh. Oh, it made me laugh.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. How many times in a number do you think that you laughed?
I would say
Number-wise.
I would say like 5, but I'm like, it doesn't
That's
show
a
how.
lot. For these day and age,
I go,
that's a lot.
shake my head, pull out
No,
my pen.
I went like this.
Right down.
To a lot of it. I went,
Yeah, do it again. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. One thing that I thought was gonna be annoying, but did end up making me laugh, was "Whiz on Me."
It got really funny. I wrote down, "Why am I dying?" I'm dying laughing at Wiz on me. Piss. When he's like, when it switches to just piss on me, just. I loved it, and you know that they were having a ball.
100%.
And the whole movie, they're having a ball.
It's true.
And that makes me have one. You know?
Yeah, they go to Brazil. They're like, they get the funding for the movie, which is like $40,000, something like that, which is, Clerks money.
Sure.
They go there. They're like, we need a real snake. That's like one thing that they really sort of hammer in. They get a real snake from who I will say will be the unsung hero.
He was very funny.
I really like that character and that actor, and I think that I would Santiago. I would love to see a spin-off of him and Zahn. And Santiago, of course, played by Sultan Mello, and we do stay for the post credits. And
I'm so glad.
And Carlos Santiago Braga, the snake handler, played by Sultan Mello.
So funny, really funny. Yeah, I get him. I love a snake.
And for Rebecca, I think I'm pretty sure this is in your canon and your films that you like. Maybe two of them. He voices in the Brazilian version of The Emperor's New Groove, Cusco.
Yes! Cusco Energy was in the chat.
And were you a fan of Brother Bear?
What?
Were you a fan of Brother Bear?
Not particular. Well, not. I wouldn't say my top 5.
Well, guess who he voiced in that? Kane.
Okay. So we have real royalty in this film.
Yeah, and last he was in the I'm Still Here, the Oscar-nominated film from last year, which I have yet to see, but maybe I'll watch now.
Oh, he was? I did see that. Very sad. Very good.
And may I recommend The Secret Agent, this year's Brazilian film. Rubens Paiva.
Enough of this Brazil shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Where do they film this movie again?
I sort of feel like I'm scared to even say anything. Like this is dating us right now that we're not saying anything specific about Brazil before, Donald Trump does something.
The president of Brazil will never be kidnapped.
Don't say, Richie, stop. You can't play with that shit. Don't play with that shit.
Go back and listen to the Shallow Hal episode to hear Rebecca say it. People are making too big a deal out of this COVID-19 thing. It's going to be over in a week.
I'm sure I did.
You, me, and Fran recording in February of 2020, I think.
I'll never forget. Listen, there are and I'm saying it all the time now on the reboot of my podcast, the spirituals sequel to my podcast that's just still Classroom Crush. That listen, I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong on podcasts. I remember when the most idiot, stupid 22-year-old white boy at the Gersh agency mailroom that I worked with, when he was like, that thing's from China's coming over. And I was like, shut up, idiot. You are literally dumb. I didn't say that, but I said it in my mind. I'm a sweet girl. But I was kind of like, no, it's not.
I feel like I remembered Jack Bensinger and Eric Ray Hill, two people who've had massive success since we started the show.
So true.
Congrats to them, truly. I really love both those guys. I saw them at a show, I feel like in November of 2019, and Eric was like, y'all afraid of this COVID-19 thing? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, yeah, it was all. I mean, not. I was gonna say it was awesome, and then I said I shouldn't say that.
It was awesome in the sense that it was large.
Yeah, and it's so. I've been so interested to hear more and more people's COVID time stories, because mine was very specifically different from all of that. But I'm like, and mine
could do COVID crush.
Oh my God. I mean, I tried to do that. I did quarantine COVID crush until I said, it's time for the revolution, baby. But everyone was changed in different ways. Is what I'm learning, in their own little ways. And I feel like this last couple of years, I've actually done my own version of what COVID was for other people, which was like being in the house. I'm so broke, so I'm in the house, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, much like Corey was in a Disney television show.
And we're gonna have him soon on the pod, and his name is I'm forgetting, but
I forget. I'm pretty sure he
legend.
might. I think he might be canceled now, but
here's the thing about abolition.
Hey,
listen, guys, we gotta call in, not call out. I don't know the extent of his crimes.
Kyle Massey.
Yeah, Kyle Massey. There you go.
We're open to you, brother.
I just am sort of like, has anyone gotten his side? No, I was just kidding. I literally don't know what he did. So don't cancel.
Oh, he just had immoral communication with a minor in 2021, where he allegedly sent.
You know what sucks
nudes.
is I'm like, they all did. Like, why does that not shock me at all? Like, I remember when Ansel Elgort, my co-star in West Side Story, when he got canceled, I was like, obviously. I'm like, you think that guy wasn't doing that? You're crazy. Not to say that it's good.
And listen.
Or okay.
Corey, Kyle Massey he was
in the house.
In the house. So he's probably on the list, the Epstein list.
Most undoubtedly so. You know who no one has ever had a suspicion, as far as I know, and I don't even want to bring it into the atmosphere because now I'm scared. But someone who's never been an allegation of thinking about this guy even being on the list. It's a guy. He might be associated with jacking off, but that's just because of us.
It's because of us. And
it's a guy, J to the B, Jack to the Black, Jack Black. You won't find him in the files.
Please.
Oh my God. That would really break me.
That would be very scary.
I don't even want. I'm going to start crying. I don't want to think
about it.
He's
anyway.
literally the goodest guy ever.
They start making the movie. This Paul Rudd can't handle the snake and kills it, which really bummed me out. Oh, they also get on a boat that's stolen by Hot Girl, and you think Hot Girl? She's like, I'm on the run from people who are trying
Hot Girl's
to.
Good.
I'm trying to steal gold. That twist does not hit for me in the slightest.
That's the twist. That twist is not what I'm here for, but you know, I just like whatever.
Was like
fine. Okay.
I was expecting more of her to be like in the movie. She's just like parking the boat.
Yeah, she just kind of like hangs out with them in group scenes.
She hangs out with them. Like, she doesn't seem like she's in any rush to get away from these people, or like she's hiding in any way to suggest the twist in either way. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, let's get off the boat. And actually, by the way, I'm a bad guy now.
And by the way, she said, and you know, her and Jack Black both said very salient things about filmmaking. Is you gotta adapt, you gotta change. Things change. Shit happens. True. Hey, if there's one thing I've learned in the last 6 years, shit happens. Okay. And she's like, yeah, shit happens. I'm bad, actually. Ow, horny.
Yeah, I'm bad. And I'm wearing jorts.
She is in those little shorts so much. Running around. I love it.
And she was in.
She got a check.
What else did I make a note about? She was also in
Go for it. You got
she was in the reboot of Roadhouse. This is her second
The reboot of what?
Roadhouse.
Wouldn't Catch Me Dead. That's scary, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wouldn't Catch Me Dead.
Also, something to mention is that in the I don't think they actually say it in the movie. I think they maybe fixed it, but in the trailer, they're like, Jack Black and Paul Rudd go, we've loved Anaconda since we were kids, and they were both 28 years old when the movie came out.
It's so funny because I was realizing while I was watching it, I was like, wait, have I even seen Anaconda? And I haven't, I guess. I feel like I just thought that I did because I'm like, I like snake stuff, but I'm also don't like scary stuff. And for me, I'm especially when I was growing up, liking snakes. Here's the thing. Sometimes you're a girl in South Florida and liking snakes has to be a big part of your personality and your identity. When I was little, I would be like, snakeskin purse? I don't like that, you know? So to see a film where they're gonna be attacked,
How you
was
feeling?
not
How you feeling, croc wise?
about Crocs.
Crocodiles.
Harry, I'm thinking of the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I love them. No, I love Crocs. I love Liz. I love any of the reptilian, scaly, I like those guys a lot.
That makes sense. I was in Key West. I saw an iguana. Saw a couple geckos, and
You
it's
did?
so nice.
The iguanas are everything.
They're so great.
As someone who was just in South Florida for the last 7 months, pretty much before I moved here, the iguanas were straight up keeping me sane. I was like, my life is falling apart all around me.
Yeah.
And here's this little monster guy crawling.
Iguana.
He's right there. And that's why I was so excited for this film, even though I know they were going to do danger onto the snake.
It
But
bummed me
it feels
out when
better
the
because
first snake dies because I
that
think
sucked.
I think that sucked. It made me not like Paul Rudd's character. I mean, really
He was
never.
scared. And
gave
Jack Black
me-
was pushing him.
He was.
Doug McAllister.
Sure.
A good director does need to listen.
Mhm.
Okay. If they had a stunt coordinator, okay, things would be different.
Sure.
And this is what happens. People say, they shrug their shoulders.
And
They
the
say, indie,
snake.
that's indie filmmaking. That's just indie filmmaking. No.
And this
Doesn't have to be like
the snake
that.
handler also should be recognizing. Okay, he's afraid. He might react. I'm pulling back a little bit, but
Oh,
But-
no. Don't do this to me. Hold on. Let me adjust my JetBlue Air because it's starting to. Okay. There we go. So you didn't like that when the snake went chop, and I understand
I
that.
wasn't a big fan of any of the dead animal stuff.
Well, it was easier for me because I was like, they didn't even try to make them look real. So to that was a little bit easier.
I just feel bad for that boar who survived and was like freaking out. Imagine like waking up and you're taped to the back of Jack Black's head, and then you just get tossed.
If there's anyone big snake is supposed to eat, who is it?
Paul
Is it
Rudd.
if not boar?
Paul Rudd.
Rich.
Paul Rudd. Give him to Paul. Paul's the reason they're on the trip.
Richie's on
They
that
don't-
haterade tonight.
They don't
okay?
he doesn't actually get their
I'm shocked
thing.
and shook.
He thinks that his friend is dead, and then they use him as bait, which I think is a pretty funny idea that Steve Zahn came up with.
Yeah, and he puts the squirrel in his mouth. That's funny for
That-
no reason.
Uh-huh.
Steve
That
Zahn is
did gross
doing
me out.
everything funny.
That genuinely grossed me out.
It is gross. It's definitely gross. It's gross how they made Jack slimy. Can we get more into Jack?
Yeah,
I'm
for
so
sure.
sorry, but can we get more into
No,
Jack?
I think he's good in this movie. I think a little bit. I think he's kind of been a little so Jack Blacky in all of his recent roles that he kind of had to reel it back, and you can tell that he was having a hard time reeling it back at certain points. But I think that
Sometimes he's going off, but I think that's the point. Is like they get to do all of it.
I
But
think
you know what
he-
really
Good.
I don't know if you saw this. Did you clock this? When he first sees his best friend Paul Rudd, there's a smile and there's a glistening behind the eyes of emotion of, oh my God, I can't believe you came. To me, I saw that.
Yeah,
I
I
said,
thought
I'm
that was
locked
a
in.
nice
That's
one.
Jack. That's the humanity of Jack.
I
And that's what it
agree.
was giving to me.
I think
You know,
that
and I think there's just really enough of that for me
Totally.
throughout, where he's doing his Jack things for sure, but he's also being a dude, likable dude.
totally.
You know what I mean?
He is not unlikable at any moment in this movie for me, even when he is
Oh my God, hold
yelling
on.
at Paul.
Say that again.
He was not unlikable at any moment in this movie for me, except for I can say whatever the fuck I want.
And then we just do the rest of the podcast, and I can never hear.
I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can
Wait.
do whatever the fuck
Now
I
I
want.
can hear
Now it's
you.
Richie time. Oh, okay.
Why is this happening?
It's my time
Okay,
to shine.
I just have to not move 1 millimeter. Okay, what were you saying?
There's not one moment in this film in which I think Jack Black is unlikable.
Of course.
The only like him pushing Paul Rudd to try to get just 1 inch closer, which also I think is like a good he wants his Paul Rudd's face closer, and he's like, just an inch is all we need. Like,
Right.
just like trying to, he doesn't do it in the best way. He's not a professional.
Yeah.
Not
It's not the
at
most
this point.
unreasonable thing, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying it was, it's, even in that moment, that's the most, I think, unlikable he gets, and
even right before that, he does something that makes me laugh, which is when he's watching on the monitor and he's like saying the lines along. Like, he is just
Always
doing
gets me.
so much classic funny stuff. It was a joy for me, and maybe it was because I was a little stoned, but
It's okay.
let me see what else I was laughing at. Well, Zahn made me laugh so much when he talked about the anaconda being a metaphor. Oh my God, hilarious.
He is. I give the. So at the beginning of the movie, Zach Black, Jack's son gives him a trophy that says "World's Best Doug," and I think that's sweet, and I like
Really
that,
sweet.
and I like how it comes back at the end. I'm giving my World's Best Doug Golden Man trophy to Steve Zahn, who I think that this is I don't think he misses at all. I don't think he overacts or underacts at any point. I think that he's just on the ball. I think about him almost being cast as Walter White a lot. I
don't think I knew that. That's
he
crazy.
was
I'm
the
glad
backup.
that didn't happen. That would have ruined him.
Well, Bryan Cranston always, people are like, wow, I can't believe it would have been Steve Zahn. And he's like, if Steve Zahn got casted, people would be saying, I can't believe it was almost Bryan Cranston.
True. Right. Would be a different thing.
Also, speaking of casting, in this movie, the guy who directed it.
Who is he? Tell me. I did no research.
His name, I mentioned him in my song. I rhymed it with blonde.
Everybody give it up for that song.
Yeah, everyone clap your hands for the song.
This is an interactive podcast.
Yeah, Tom Gormican.
Gormican.
Yeah, I say Owen Wilson was Blonda, directed by Louis Yosa. But Yosa is no Gormican. My Anaconda does want some.
Okay, that was the part of the song where I think I got a little confused. I think
that's
everything
right.
else crystal clear.
I turn it
But thank
over
you
to Owen Wilson and being in the first Anaconda movie, directed by this other guy, and the other guy's not as good as Tom Gormican, which remains to be seen. Anyway, Tom Gormican also made The Unbearable Weight of Fame or whatever it's called.
Oh, that one.
And
Didn't see it. I don't think.
I like kind of half watched it once, and he asked Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal to be in this movie as the two characters.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. The Pedro couldn't. He liked the script, but couldn't because he's the busiest man. And Nick Cage passed, and then Paul Rudd signed on, and then Nick Cage was asked again, and he was like, "Can we make my character darker?" And Sony was like, "No," and then they cast Jack Black. So So there's a different world where Nick Cage plays the Jack Black role.
That I'm laughing
John
that they think that this movie could have been. This is the problem with Hollywood. This right. There are 3 problems with Hollywood, and I'll say them all right now. In no particular order.
Number 3,
1,
no order.
Capitulating to Zionist entities. Jack is good,
Don't
right?
do it.
We're not scared. I don't think I've
Don't
double-checked
capitulate.
this, but
Zionism is bad.
I know that Jack Black is Jewish. I don't think that means he's a Zionist. I don't know what he signed.
You know,
I think he signed the good stuff. If he signed stuff,
I
it's been
think he's
good stuff.
mostly good. He did have that unfortunate moment where Kyle Glass wished that Trump was dead, and then he sort of took a back seat. And
I know, but that was everybody else's fault. That was less. I blame
he also was like a
everybody
big
else not letting him be free.
person,
Of course, he's a 50-something-year-old liberal man. I know the score.
So that's why I'm like,
I know the score.
could
I know the
he?
score. I know
Who
the score.
cares? We won't ask.
I know the score, and
Don't
I know
ask, don't
how
tell.
I'm gonna keep myself
And
having joy in this life.
Free Palestine
And free Palestine.
And the leader of Colombia has not been kidnapped.
And I was gonna say and I don't even want to. Don't say that. But anyways, three fundamental truths about Hollywood. What was I saying? Oh, these are the things that are wrong with Hollywood.
Capitulate to his
The things that are wrong with Hollywood. Capitulating to Zionism,
free Palestine.
and basically fascism is thriving in this climate with these media entities at the helm of them, and a
break
big
up
thing
the big
that's
companies.
a thing that's a big problem also is that people are not taking that seriously enough. Another thing that's wrong with Hollywood goes hand in hand, baby.
Cancel the Netflix
Racism.
merger.
The big R. You know you love R&R,
Oh
but
my
what about
God.
the big R, racism? You better not love that,
Yeah,
okay?
in this era, people in Hollywood are more interested in Ray Donovan than racism.
Okay, I'm scared to say this because this is tied to. This is someone who is a big Z. I met a guy who
Live strong.
worked on Ray Donovan for a really long time. I won't say his position because I don't want to
Live
out him.
strong.
But this man's, who of course I was so ow horny moment of the week for in the film Spotlight, Liev Schreiber. I mean, he's
Yeah.
wearing the little glasses in that, and he's giving Sexy Time USA. But it's not my fault
a
that he's
handsome man.
apparently a bad guy, not a good guy.
Of course.
As many of those Z's are. Anyways, don't want to think about that. But the big R of racism, stop it with that. Did you see the graph? Did you see the graph about all of the creators of all of the shows in TV and how they were all white? We knew this. Duh, we knew this. But when you see a fucking pie chart and it's like 98% or whatever the fuck it was, that's cuckoo crazy. So that's another thing that's wrong with Hollywood. Third thing that's wrong with Hollywood.
The third thing.
I almost forgot what brought me here, but I got it.
Mm-hmm.
That they think they can make this movie without Jack Black?
Uh-huh.
That they think that there was ever going to be this movie without Jack Black, Steve Zahn, Paul Rudd, Tandy Way. That's
Honestly,
negligible.
yeah,
But-
you could have made this movie without her. Honestly,
Could have been me. Look at me. I'm doing the cosplay of it. And
could've
it's not
been,
on
you know,
her. It's not on her.
It could have been. It could. They literally, if they hired that AI actress.
Chili? No,
Yeah.
stop. I'm not humanizing her by giving her a name. Don't even call her. It's not even a thing. Richie, don't get me mad. No, I mean, I do
I'm
think
just
that
saying.
they gave her nothing.
They didn't give her anything, and that's why every actress turned it down. And
But if it's me,
Fendue to her heart for trying her best.
absolutely, and she was likable to me, and she was working those braids, these little.
Her and Paul
my
Rudd
hair's
just have
too short.
no chemistry.
Not really. They didn't have much to
I wasn't
build
feeling-
on or
yeah.
towards.
Them
But
getting
I-
together at the end, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, of course, I mean, they seeded it more in a classroom crush type of way, and they should have developed. Maybe they did. Maybe that was cut, But for me, I'm like, they needed a girly who was gonna go in there and say, "Yeah, you didn't write me anything. Now I'm gonna do bits. Now I'm gonna improv it up with the boys. Okay, I'm gonna get my nut too. I'm gonna get my little laughs as well because." She was not getting the laughs, but it's not her fault. Anyways, Jack is making me love and laugh in this film. Those were the top 3 things that were wrong with Hollywood, by the way.
Yes.
Okay. Also, I wrote, okay, that's literally me writing about intergenerational trauma. Okay, literally me. Other things that I said
Hello
were
to your
literally
parents.
me was I loved when he said, this is not literally me, but maybe it is. Because they have they make jokes about Steve Zahn being an alcoholic pretty much, which is not which is funny. It's funny, but alcoholism's real. But what I thought was really funny was that Jack Black's character Doug McAllister says, I enabled you a little bit. You get a second chance, whatever. And I'm like, this is the truth. More friends need to acknowledge the enabling. I thought that was a deep moment to think about. Yeah, you agree?
Yeah,
with me?
it was nice. Yeah, it was a little bit played too much like a joke.
I mean, it made me laugh.
Right.
It was both. Truth and
It's just
comedy.
like-
Ever read it?
It's yeah. Are you kidding me?
I think I literally didn't.
Right, I lived it.
I lived it.
Yeah, I think it was like a funny joke where it's like very clearly like the screenwriter being like, all right, how do we get Jack Black to forgive him for being an alcoholic? Why doesn't he just say, okay, yeah, I forgive you? Like,
Listen, and that's beautiful, and that's
think it's good.
abolition. That's abolition,
agree.
baby.
I agree.
I wrote that I loved the snake guy and Kenny doing POV shots.
I have that
liked
too. I like
all
that
of the
too.
making of the movie stuff. I
I
thought
would-
that all of that was fun.
I wish there was more of that.
It was really cute. I could have had it being more of it. Made me. You know what made me laugh so hard? Who said it? I think it was Sergio. Where they're talking about movies, and he's like, he should do a movie like The Legend of Bagger Vance.
That I did like that.
That made me laugh so much because I also like literally watched that movie for this Consequence of Sound piece that I was working on for like shit with Will Smith or something. And I got Legend of Bagger Vance, and I was like, I guess I'll watch this. And I think we were saying it was one of his best performances. I don't know why. But I have seen that
sure.
movie. It made me laugh a lot. It was just a really
Will
good
Smith,
specific.
Wow, I wonder. Okay, Matt
What?
Damon's character in The Legend of Bagger Vance has a really crazy name.
What is it?
Ranulph Janna.
Sure.
RANNULPHJUNUH.
People love this. You know what also made me laugh a lot? When Jack Black's like, you went out into the middle of the night to find a new snake. You know what that is? That's producing. I mean, I heard a couple chuckles from that LA crowd. They said,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, we get it.
What was your theater attendance like?
Some kids on the right and the left to me at a distance with their parents. The ones to the right to me kept like laughing, like not at the right moments, but like I think literally that kid kept hearing me laugh so loud and being like, and I think the kid was like, oh, I guess that part was funny. So then he would like laugh after me, like not to make it about me, but I was the loudest person laughing.
Sure. You were
Surprise.
You were sort of not
Leading the
creepy,
charge.
not creepy Cape fearing it with a blunt.
Listen, no, I just came in with the right spirit. Okay, I just came in with the right attitude. I was gonna have a good ass time. All right, I got a large Sprite. I was gonna have a good time. I wanted to get a nicey, but I didn't like any of the flavors. I love SpongeBob, but I don't like the flavors that they have at AMC right now because of SpongeBob. I like my Coke Icy. That's it.
Say
Anyways,
it.
my
Preach.
other notes. I said Jack Black face when he get the big idea. You know what I'm talking about. When he's going to rewrite, because he's got to rewrite this script to make this film work now. All of these chaoses and commotions have happened. There's this zoom in, he's typing and he get the big idea. He go, he do the Jack Black face. A thrill for me.
Yeah.
I went.
I
said, there it is.
So at one point after they sort of escape into the jungle, Jack Black does get eaten by the anaconda.
Anaconda. Schools.
I wrote the premise to what I'm about to say. I didn't write this full thing, but it's just enough to spark this beautiful piece of criticism.
This thought, great.
I've seen Jack Black eat, but Jack Black got ate?
What the helly? I love saying that these days, by the way.
What the helly?
What the helly, yeah.
Is that like from Severance?
No, you've never heard What the Helly? Rich.
No, well, yeah, they say it on Severance all the time.
It's the song. What the Helly? What the Heliante? And now this is literally like this. It's been years since What the Helly has happened. Now at this point, no, I don't think so.
I asked my brother. My youngest
I'm late
brother.
on What the Helly, but it's really a part of my lexicon now. I really like saying it. Go off.
I asked my youngest brother. It turned 21 in November.
Claps.
Because one battle after another had come out, and people were talking about how it's very clear that Paul Thomas Anderson has children because he included the song Mo Bamba at the high school dance. And I was like, do you know that song? And he's like, yeah, from like 10 years ago.
Idiot bitch.
I was like, okay.
Old ass bitch.
Yeah, Paul Thomas. I talked to Paul Thomas Anderson about that.
Okay, there's this guy who lives in my building who, when he's wearing a flannel and sunglasses, he looks a lot like Paul Thomas Anderson from a distance, in the sense that I was walking in my neighborhood and across the street, I was like, holy shit, is that Paul Thomas Anderson? And then I kept walking and I was like, where's that my neighbor? And then I kept walking and I was like, no, that's Paul Thomas Anderson. And then I walked a little bit more. I said, no, that's my neighbor. But I'm like, in LA, anything's possible, you know?
Hey, I saw a test screening of One Battle After Another in June.
Oh, okay, cool.
At the same theater I was in tonight, and I saw Paul Thomas Anderson there.
What the
At
hell?
the Regal on Western Avenue in Chicago.
Why was he there? Why would he possibly be there?
Because they were testing it, and I had a different ending than what was in the theaters.
Whoa, we'll talk about it off mic.
It's the same. I did, but it's the same ending. It just ended like a minute earlier. No American Girl. I'll say that.
No American Girl.
Yeah, no needle drop.
Oh, okay. I forgot that happened. I don't remember anything, but I do remember everything that happened in this film, which was a lot of running from the snake. Oh my god! And then Ice Cube. You know what? I love that. I'm laughing.
That was.
I was
like,
yes, that was spoiled for you.
Yeah, just doing some IMDb research. It showed up, but the other one wasn't spoiled for me.
Okay, yeah, the final
that was
one.
Yeah, that was a nice.
That one, and we'll say. Should we just say it right now? And if you've been on if you've been caring about spoilers, you've been spoiled this whole time. J-Lo does show up at the end.
Yep.
And do you know what it was giving to me? I'm like, giving
Avengers?
Redemption tour, huh?
Wow. I was gonna say the Avengers.
No, to me, this is my crossover. What was it called? What did people? My cinema. What was it? My crossover event of the year. Man, and that's like 8 years ago or something. No, for me, I'm like, I feel like people know. I'm scared to say this on podcast. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just like, people have opinions about J-Lo. And I'm like, look who's saddling up to the most likable man in Hollywood's side.
Interesting.
I mean, it's because she was in the other movie and Ice Cube did it, obviously. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I see you. You're trying to get that shine, get that glimmer,
Totally.
Of love and positive attitudes. The Ice Cube, I loved it. Made me really laugh. I was like having a fun time with that.
He does have fun. He says I like the bit about how he has to go save Eric Stoltz, and that was one time I laughed was when Paul Rudd is like, I get it, the actor's code, and he's like,
yeah, the actor's code was funny.
And Ice Cube's like, you know it.
I also really liked him exploring his toothpick work. He's like, yeah, I've been working on some toothpick work. Love
that's good.
That. Yeah, I like any of that dumb making fun of acting shit.
Sure.
It's cute.
It's cute.
Ice Cube comes, saves the day from Big Snake. I did want the movie to end without the snake to have to die, but that's just because of my snake bias.
Yeah.
I wanted them to befriend the snake, much like King Kong, even though King Kong, it still does not end well,
Nothing ends well.
Oh, they should have thrown in a ref, though. Like, the Beauty and the Beast,
For
quote.
crying out loud.
You know what I'm saying? They could have thrown that in there.
Yeah,
But in the end, it was Beauty that killed the Beast.
They could have did that.
They could have done that if you think about it.
But
Guys?
not in this freaking country.
I guess not. Not in Mom Donnie's New York. Just kidding. He's just
thank
been
God
sworn
you got
in. We
out
have
of
high hopes,
there.
but we're keeping our eye on it all, folks.
I just checked my phone and they just enacted Sharia law.
Stop. Some people are going to hear this and they're...
Oh my God! And the president from Uruguay is doing all right.
Stop. You're going to be... This is going to become a curse upon them. We have to curse people who deserve it.
I'm reversing the curse. I'm jinxing them on purpose so that they don't get jinxed.
You know what I'm going to say?
That COVID-19 will never come back.
No, I'm going to say Jack Black better never try to even come on this podcast. Now that I live in the same city as him, Jack Black better never even try to come on this podcast. Don't even try to come at me with, I'd love to.
Stay out.
Stay out of here, Jack. It's not like we want you here. It's not that like we've
not like we have
brought this back with the hope.
It's not like
that
we
one
have
day.
infinite more connections to you now than we did 500 years ago.
And honestly,
when
I
the
had
Earth
some
was a
connects
molten
back then.
lava.
I was too scared to use them.
I mean,
But every day,
we're
bitch,
still too scared to use them. But
Jack
they're
Black.
more.
Yeah, but here's what I have to say to him, Jack. Every day, I'm stepping more and more into my personal power. So watch the helly out, because I might be coming for you just to say, Jack, you weren't invited.
No doubt.
You weren't invited.
Yep.
We jest. Of course we jest if you see this, Jack. Jack, know that we say it in jest.
We're just
Any
checking
other
around.
thoughts? We've been recording for 8 hours.
No, I really don't. I think it's yeah, I don't regret seeing it. I'm glad we got to do this episode. I think it really brings the room together nicely.
Yeah.
And I got to write that song.
I think you did so good on that.
I had that Ray Donovan joke I think is really good.
It was really good.
It
was really good. It took me by shock.
No, I think yeah, I would say, when it's on streaming, catch it.
Definitely. How did we rate? Wait, I didn't do my ow horny moment of the week.
Yeah, what's your ow horny moment of the week?
I'm thinking about it, and it has to be piss on me. And it's not necessarily that piss on me, like whiz on me. That piss itself is making me ow horny. I'm not really that girl. No judgment.
They never show
judgment.
him getting bit, right?
Not really. He just goes,
There's a spider in his hand. He throws it. Paul Rudd kicks it, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, you have to pee on my leg."
Yeah, you have to pee on my leg. No, that made me laugh. That made me LOL because I think Claire goes, "Isn't that just jellyfish?" And Paul Rudd's like, "No, it's all animals." And she's like, "Is that true?" He's like, "Yeah." And it's like, "Well, you better do it." Richie, this movie is funny.
Okay. Had they shown a bite on his leg or shown him getting bit?
That made you guffaw more?
Yeah. Because I was mostly like, did he actually get bit? It looked like they just dropped that spider. It's fine.
They just kind of were like, we don't need to shoot this whole thing. We're just gonna do a little freak out moment. It was scrappy filmmaking. It was scrappy. Okay.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, what was making me that my ow horny moment though was the friendship, because the joke is that Steve Zahn, aka Kenny, he has how did he call it? Urinary stage fright or something like that.
He's pee shy.
He's pee shy. Yeah, but he used a funny little, and they take a long time to try to get him to pee, and then he says he has to sit down, and then they make a chair. Like Paul Rudd makes a chair for him basically out of his body. He sits on him, to pee on Jack Black's leg.
Yeah, that's nice.
What other film are you gonna get this? And
They-
that was nice. And he overcame something huge.
Yeah, they do that in Hamnet, but
Richie, what you don't understand is the implications of this for Steve Zahn's character Kenny. He said,
It's
"I
great.
have not
That's
peed in public
literally-
for 30 years."
that's
35
literally
years.
everyone's happy ending. It's Jack Black gets J-Lo shows up at his doorstep and goes,
To
"I
do
want
the real
I
Anaconda.
want to actually remake Anaconda in your direction."
Because we-
which, by the way, this movie would get we'll get a retroactive 5 stars if they remake Anaconda and have Jack Black direct it in character.
Yes.
Simply
and
put.
film it all like it,
Mhm.
I want actually like Anaconda, the behind the scene. I want this movie
Yeah.
in real life.
Mm-hmm.
3 layers removed.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Jack Black gets to direct the movie and live his dreams.
Because we didn't say it, but there's another real Anaconda reboot. They don't have the rights. They come across them shooting. I thought that was funny.
That was
I was
funny.
laughing.
Mhm.
I said, that's clever.
Um,
I see what you're doing, Sony, and making the character say Sony a few times.
They say Sony a bunch. Sony
Yeah.
IP. Look at Sony.
Yes.
Sony has the rights. Oh my God, Sony.
Sony.
But so yeah, Jack Black happy ending gets to direct. Paul Rudd and Thandiwe get married. Or
Yes. You don't see that, but it's in text.
it's they show like a clip
Oh.
or they show screenshots of them like making a Jack Black wedding video.
Yes, the Jack Black, a horror wedding
film.
video. We see exactly, and we see
And then
Paul Rudd Griffin. Guess what? He's back on SWAT, and they put him in the poster. That made me laugh.
And then Steve Zahn's is just that he can pee in public, and then he
pee.
posts a selfie that they take with. That was another part where I laughed for Jack Black. Was like, hey, can we take another one? I don't think my face was.
That was pretty funny. That felt like a JB, maybe perhaps improv. There were a few things in there that felt like these are guys riffing. These were guys
100%.
riffing. And a part of the fantasy of the film was for me just the fantasy of like, but if I was Tandiwe or the other boring sexy woman who's just kind of sexy and then she's mysterious and secretive and then she's bad. I would be having the time of my life. Time of my life getting that paycheck.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah. It was a happy ending for everybody.
So to the way we used to review this
Yeah.
podcast says it's 11/11 Make-A-Wish here in Chicago.
It's 9/11 here. Who did it?
9/11 Make-A-Wish. I think it
Making
was Saudi Arabia.
We said it here first, guys.
Back to you.
In case we never covered it.
Be shocked if we hadn't, but yeah, it was. Anyway, how we would review is we would do a Jack Black type scat.
Oh, right, of course.
The longer the scat, the better.
How could
the
I forget?
review. And I will go first.
Please.
Ribbit-a-bop-boop.
Breaking my heart with that one. I'm going to have to do a little scribbit-a-doo-da-bop-boop-ba-da, skibbit-a-da-do-that-day. Do-a-da-bop-boop-bop-ba-da, I could keep going,
There you
baby, but
go.
it's late night for you over there, Rich.
Well, yeah,
I
11,
had an
12
amazing
now.
time at the films.
I had an amazing time at the pods.
And if there's and Richie, though our feelings about the film Anaconda Squeeze might differ, I think we could agree on one thing, that the way that it's brought us back together,
Brought us back together.
forget about
Forget
it.
about
Now,
it. No.
Dead man walking.
wait.
Yeah.
Dead man
Yeah.
walking.
Ding, 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 ding. It's true.
It's the best. Come on.
It's the best.
It's the
That's
best. Love it.
There you go.
There we go. Wow. This has been a joy.
You did it.
Rich,
been
is the
a
pod
jack.
back?
It could
One way
be.
or another.
One way or another.
Tell us in the comments. And everybody's always commenting on our podcast when we do them.
Yes.
They're chatting up a storm in the comments all the time
They're
when we're doing
commenting.
that.
Caleb.
Oh, yeah. He's excited. He is excited. Thank you, brother.
You're the one.
Tell us on a scale of, give us in the comments.
Maybe Adam De La Fuente.
Maybe. In the comment. No, you know who also expressed his excitement? Past guest of the pod, Joe Rumrill. Now that's a guy. Okay, and I said, we might have you back.
There
Okay,
you go.
But in the comments, please give us your Jack Black scat on and for how much you want us to bring this fucking pod back full force.
Scat, we're at an hour 40. Maybe the longest episode we've ever done. I don't know.
Could be. We had a lot to talk about.
We sure did.
How do we end it?
That's a good question. I'm like, did we just say like keep jacking off?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Keep
jacking off.
Let's do it better one more time.
Wait, hold on.
One.
What sort of are we going like keep jacking off or
Or-
keep jacking off
Or
just feel the flow? Take it.
feel the flow. I want you to give it sort of like subliminal messaging, like as if we're really gonna get people to jack off tonight. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Ready?
So yeah, I just sort of
Like, okay, 1,
yeah
2,
keep jacking off.
3. Keep jack.
Yes.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3 for sure. Keep jacking
Keep
off.
jacking. Keep jacking off.
Keep
Jack
jacking
off tonight.
Take that thing out and start jacking off. And by that thing, I mean your listening device.
Keep jacking off tonight. You could be our best listeners tonight.
And don't forget your favorite South American leader is doing just fine.
Bye.
Breathe,